Welcome to Pilot Mind Flow. PMF will make you feel less overwhelmed, less anxious, more fluent, calm, happier, and safer. In this video, I will explain a mental tool that can greatly reduce your stress and help you fly safer by making you more fluent in the tasks you need to perform in the cockpit. I will try to keep this brief. As pilots, we use checklists, and checklists are very important. But you cannot fly an airplane using checklists alone. You also need to know rules, procedures, and how to execute them at the correct time and in the correct order. PMF is a mental exercise that helps you become more fluent in performing all cockpit tasks, including remembering when to use checklists. This helps you become more proficient, something all pilots should strive for. PMF trains your mind to associate each phase of flight or condition with the best course of action for a given set of circumstances, just as the official definition of ADM describes. You practice each phase of flight in your mind until you become fluent. This minimizes forgotten tasks and reduces mistakes because you're practicing the pilot mind flow of each phase until the actions make sense. When you understand why you're doing a task, you're more likely to remember it. And with enough practice, it becomes second nature. You're going to feel less overwhelmed, less anxious, more fluent, calmer, happier, and safer. When I was learning to fly, I remember feeling overwhelmed in the traffic pattern, completely task saturated. I would focus on one task, like maintaining traffic pattern altitude, only to forget to announce my position or complete the before landing checklist. If it was not one thing, it was another. With enough practice and honest self-debriefing, I'm sure we can all become proficient. But there's an easier, cheaper, and safer way to train. I realize that pilots perform dozens and dozens of tasks on any given flight. But none of these tasks are exceptionally difficult. They are just a lot of small tasks. I had plenty of time to complete them, but I lacked the mind flow. Once I learned to practice PMF, everything felt much more manageable. I was breathing, scanning, looking around, and actually enjoying the flight. The vast majority of aviation accidents are caused by pilots. Rarely do you hear, "The wings fell off and everyone died." Airplanes rarely kill people. Pilot mistakes do. Imagine you load up your airplane and start taxiing, but you forgot to close a door, secure a fuel cap, check the cargo compartment, change frequencies, turn on carb heat, and the list goes on. Have you ever heard of the term chair flying? It uses the same concept. It starts with the mind. Have you ever heard of the OODA loop by Air Force Colonel John Boyd? The first letter stands for observe. If you observe, you're mindful. You are situationally aware. And if you're mindful, you can correctly decide and then act. Pilot Mind Flow helps build that mental muscle memory by associating your current situation with the correct course of action. And just like learning a language, once it makes sense, you can practice it and become fluent. Practice Pilot Mind Flow and become fluent. You can practice by making playlists, playing and listening to PMF videos over and over, and you will become fluent. Most pilots focus on learning about airplane systems, rules, regulations, and performing dozens of tasks. PMF is a simple mental practice tool that connects all the dots, making those tasks sequential, logical, memorable, and confidently fluent. Now, get comfortable, relax, and let's start building your pilot mind flow.